All right, hey everybody. Welcome back to another episode of NorCam's weekly radio show or weekly news, radio newsletter, podcast newsletter on Norcast. I am your public access coordinator, Phil Healy, and with me as always,
Your government access coordinator, Jason Smith.
and in the back in his office doing actual work is our executive director, Robert Carbone, or Carbone. It always switches. It all depends on how I feel and how Italian I want to make him. So we'll see. But he actually, yeah, it's been, I think it's been another couple weeks. We're getting better, though. Because we should be doing this every week, so we apologize we haven't been doing it every week. And we're trying to encourage other members to chime in. And I'm a part of this Facebook group called North Reading Parent Connection, which I think you know now too. And there was another group you found on Facebook, Jason.
I think it's like if you grew up in North Reading.
Yeah,
it seemed to be a popular trend. Like I come from Stoneham. It's like, hey, remember this photo of the town square in 1991?
Oh,
and I love stuff like that. So
yeah, and I was part of if I was involved in a hit and run in North Reading. Doesn't specify which side, but it was, and I won't say on air. I'm not going to say it. All kidding aside, no, both these groups are really nice, and we've been promoting just like recently, and literally today, a couple hours ago, I was like, hey, if anyone is interested in having a podcast or doing a show, please let us know. And we've gotten decent feedback from those parenting or from those Facebook groups, which the parent organization, North Reading Parent Connection, was brought to my attention by Aldersgate's one and only and a past guest and hopefully future guest, Rachel Fisher from Aldersgate, United Methodist Church. Always a nice person and always very cool to us. And yeah, they just got cameras today because they record their service every week. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so what's going on in government access, Jason? I prattle on.
Pretty steady. It's nice. I banked a lot of shows that won't air this week, but will air in the coming week. So it's a nice, there will always be something fresh each week, which I like having. I hate when it's stale and consistent with what was playing for the last 3 weeks, but no, it's awesome. New RMLD meeting from January.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
I had a nice conversation with the Middlesex Sheriff's Office. They, got in touch with us and telling us what can we do to what they can do.
And what show do they run?
Beyond the Badge.
Beyond the Badge.
So it's also available on YouTube if you want to watch.
Cool. Plays
on our station. It's cool. It's various topics. So from like drug addiction and just anything that you would, anything you really want to know from a police officer standpoint. Things you can do, things you can't do.
Cool. The ins and outs. Gives you a roadmap.
Yeah, exactly.
To stay clean.
But that's the most of it. I mean, we've been without a new selectman meeting for at least a month because the snowstorm.
Yeah, I think the first one we had was on the 1st of this month. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's been 19. It'll be like almost 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Because the snowstorm or the kind of warning of a snowstorm, not necessarily a snowstorm, but we'll take it. I think it was on the 8th. It was supposed to be a Board of Selectmen meeting. Oh, maybe it was. No, I think you're right. I think it has been a month because that was the first one of the month. Yep. I'm looking at, so we have a calendar in our boardroom where we record the podcast, and I was looking, it said SC is obviously school committee, but I took that as Board of Selectmen. But yeah, the last Board of Selectmen meeting was
probably
in January.
Last month, yeah.
Yeah, like the last Monday in January. So this will be the first one in February. Then they, I think, go back into like the first Monday in March. I think they go back into it.
And we'll have dueling school committee meetings this week. I think in the instance of us only having one stream, I think Selectmen wins out.
I don't know. Have we done that yet?
I'm trying to think.
I'd imagine Selectmen
takes
precedent
over.
But I don't know.
Everything gets aired on the stream eventually, but it's just in terms of a live feed, something to watch. And they both air on their respective channels too, so it's not like you're
not missing out.
Yeah.
But no, it's an interesting point. Yeah, I don't know about that. That's something that I'm sure Board of Selectmen will, because that seems to always
takes the precedent.
Yeah, so like it seems to be the kind of hierarchy in town too, which is always interesting and bizarre.
Is the school committee like a
tour? It's at the distance learning lab, I believe. I think it's I think it goes over the educational plan for the. I think
that's right.
2017, I think. Yeah, because they always do a year in advance. So it's interesting, and it'll be the distance learning lab. So anyone who wants to go to that, I believe it airs. It'll be there live at 7. We'll be live from our educational channel at 7, and Board of Selectmen usually goes at 7, but you never know. It could be 7:30 or 8, depending on how.
I've had to go earlier sometimes too. So
That's true. Depending on how much or how little they have with their executive session, where we're not allowed to tape, which is always. I mean, I understand the rules of that sort of thing, but it always rubs me the wrong way in weird ways. Their secret meeting, but transparency, not a thing. But no, that usually is 7 as well, or 7:30. But yeah, we'll see. And that'll be live on Government Channel.
Yep.
And be able to see that on our streaming channel, which you can go on our website, norcam.org, and then you just select, I believe it's VOD.
Yep, video. Yep.
Which under VOD, and you go down and you just kind of press the play button for our stream.
Yep.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. And you can also find our schedule. I think in that not in that same link. I'm sorry. One of the
not
links.
that same tab, but I think there's another tab
Right next to it,
Yeah,
and
right
it's
next to
schedule. Which I have to update myself. Metadata I got to put in because a lot of programs are without it on my end on the public channel. But yeah, there's a lot of fun stuff this week. Actually, not as much. There's only a couple programs this week, but the last couple weeks have been all right. We're going to try to get more from this past football season, and we're trying to get people to cover winter sports. No one's really come forward. We have some stuff we had from another community that recorded their basketball game. And so we have like 3 basketball games, I believe. A women's varsity, girls varsity, girls junior varsity, and I think boys varsity. So if anyone is going to see a game or be it swimming, I've been yelled at for not mentioning swimming, which I guess I'm doing very well. Track is over, and we have a track meet we're probably going to play in the next week from one Heidi Hastings, mother of the great volunteer and North Reading High School Video Production Club member Jackson Hastings. She brought in something from track this year, which is good. We'll play that, and they had went undefeated. I think the boys went undefeated, so congrats to them and those guys. So we'll have some stuff playing, and maybe even a new public domain movie going. I'm not sure. There's a lot in the rotation. I did a whole list of all the public domain movies. I think I talked about this last time. I'm not sure. But there's a lot of great, weird, like old B movies, and I think one of the ones I'll be playing this week is like Vampires from Neptune or something of that. Yeah. So there's a lot of fun. Atomic Vampires, that's it, which I think is Mario Bava. I don't know, but take a look. Yeah, that's for programming this week, and in coming weeks we'll have more stuff going up there. We'll have those meetings, and we'll have more things from around the area that we're cutting and putting up there. Something from ABCD that we filmed something with them again this week about tax preparation, free tax preparation, which was very informative and very kind of fun. And Jason and I put that together. Jason really was behind the scenes doing all this stuff.
You were in front of the camera,
awkwardly
being the host.
Yeah, being half awake, asking questions, and you think I'm nasally now. That morning, because I'm listening over and like editing, I'm like, I can't understand a lick of what I'm saying. I don't know how she's able to respond, but it went well. She did a good job. Angelina Camacho from ABCD, I think she's like the Financial Futures Initiative Coordinator, which really, really great organization. They help a lot of people out in the greater Boston area and the Boston area, and if you're in this area, you can go down and see them and get your tax prepped for free, pretty much. So that's kind of cool. So if you can't afford it and you don't have the time and you don't know where to look to get, certain things back, tax return wise, go to them and they'll help you out. But yeah, it was very informative and very nice. I think it's good. That relationship is pretty cool right now. So yeah, we did a program with them about. There are many programs, chiefly among them their their heat program or their
That's right.
to get kind of vouchers pretty much to get heat and get a lot of other stuff going for you. If you can't afford to keep your heat on, they'll help you out. Yeah. And this week we had the kids from Video Production Club come in because they had the week off. It came in a couple days, but nothing crazy. It's usually around that time it's kind of quiet.
Yeah. Especially with the weather and everything as it is. But
Yeah, it's actually been it's been decent weather-wise, but you never know. Yeah, you never know. It's like -5 one day and then 45 the other. And actually, right now it's not bad
Yeah.
for like a Friday afternoon. Looking outside, but it is. Yeah, you're right. There's like that gray, like bleakness to it, like an old like Potemkin film or where. Yeah. Everyone's just having, there's a communist upheaval happening down the road. Red Square, the bleakness of it all. So yeah, anything else, Jason, going on with the government access or anything
nothing really
you come across?
pressing right now that jumps ahead.
We're so tired.
Yeah, no,
It's a long week.
nothing that I haven't touched on upon before. But
Yeah. No, I mean, there's stuff coming down the pike. There always is. We're always open for people coming down, doing more shows.
we'll
And
probably have another town administrator update in a couple of weeks.
Yep,
Too, so.
and Inside NRPS will be happening the first week in March, and we'll have another show from residents of Pearl Street, which we have to. I apologize, I have to finish that first episode. I just need to get footage from outside of their establishment. I'll probably do that next week, and then they'll be coming in on the first week of March. So that'll be good. We'll have a back-to-back with that, and we'll have some more senior focus stuff coming on. And the kids actually did a couple more videos of the day that they'll have for this week and next week. Usually they let it out every Friday, and they're really good about that. Some funny, weird stuff. And yeah, there's always stuff coming, coming and going. We at least have something happening.
Yeah.
And especially if people want to come here and do a podcast, it doesn't have to. I mean, we'll probably end this in like 2 minutes, but so you can do a 10 to 15 minute show, put it out there, and we'll let it out. And we're actually also shout out to a gentleman from BevCam from Beverly Public Access, Robert Dokes. I met Robert last night at. I did a talk about a thing I do in Boston called Boston Open Screen at the Coolidge Corner Theater. And I did it at Somerville Public Access. And it was great to meet other public access people. And he was from Beverly. I'm like, oh, hey, I work at NorCam in North Reading. He's like, oh, you guys do the podcast. I'm like, yeah, that's great. He's a great guy. He had great things to say about Beverly and just the kids and everyone there he works with. Just they have a good time. And he gave me some good ideas. And one of the things I think was great, they just rip the audio from their selectmen meetings and like other government meetings or whatever you want to put it, like school committee, whatever, and they put it on SoundCloud. It's not a bad idea. I think we should, maybe we'll start doing that. Just put stuff online so people can literally just listen to a meeting. If you don't, download it's so
download it, put it on your iPod.
So excitable.
Drive in the car and have the whole family listen to it as a selectman meeting.
What did they say again? Man, that's such a Prisco thing to say. Or just, Sarah, man, what a cut up. But it's kind of a. It's also about it being digestible and being able to just experience it in any way, in any medium. And I think that's important. And not to say everyone's clamoring for it, but I think it'd be fun just to have it out there. I mean, part of our job here is to put it out there for you to take it and do what you wish. It's out of our hand. Yeah, anything else, Jason? Closing remarks on the week, or hopefully we'll do this again next Friday.
Here, Rob.
Okay. Oh, what?
I thought Rob was approaching.
Oh no. You got phantom things around you everywhere.
No, I think we covered everything I had on my agenda.
I just see the blankness. You're like, I don't know.
I've got nothing.
Yeah. No, that's it. Well, next week we'll get back to it. We'll have some other stuff. Maybe we'll get a guest on because we haven't had a guest in a while. We should do that. That's a lot of fun. And speaking of Beyond the Badge, we should have someone from North Reading Public, the New York Police. Yeah, I don't know New York. I don't know what I'm saying. It's Friday.
Words, things.
Yeah, words, sentences, fragments, just words. That's an MST3K reference. Anyone wants it? But I think it would be cool. That would be
Fire
nice.
Department, the ambulance service.
Yeah, get in an ambulance and do a podcast there, sir. You're really impeding on our job. This is very dangerous. No, I know. No, just tell me more about it. I think that would be good. So this is Phil Healy, Public Access Coordinator, and
Jason Smith, Government Access Coordinator.
We're signing off, and please come on down anytime. You can reach us at 978-664-0501. You can email me at phil.healy.norcam. That's phil.healy.norcam @gmail.com. And then there's Jason.
This is norcamjason@gmail.com.
So simple. Not like me. And you can also check us out on Facebook, facebook.com/norcam.
Yep.
And you can find Norcast and online and on iTunes actually, which
yep.
is really awesome. It's a really great feature. We can show you how to put your stuff on iTunes and be part of the Norcast,
Yep.
NorCam podcast network. And also don't forget to look for us on YouTube, the NorCam One, or just type in NorCam, and you'll find all our shows and all our meetings up there. And yeah, it's good to go. So guys, take it easy and enjoy.